we'll discuss shortly. But first tonight, we are starting with this. The new year off to a violent start for the Queen City. We are just 2 days into 2023, and CMPD is already investigating 3 deadly shootings across Charlotte. And one of those victims was a child. WCNC Charlotte's Jesse Pierre joining us live from Uptown to talk about what we're learning with these cases, but also hearing from local leaders. Jesse, have they talked about how they plan to respond to this?
They have. Well, first off, the feeling across the board is that these are all tragic and disturbing events, and more efforts are needed to put a stop to gun violence. And they say that it will take the entire community, everyone really coming together to see some real progress.
We do see a trend of overall crime going down. However, even one homicide is way too many for us.
On the first day of the new year, 3 deadly shootings in the Queen City, one leaving a child dead. City Council member at large Dimple Eshmira says when it comes to gun violence, there's a lot of work that needs to be done.
We continue to work with county and our community partners, but we also must recognize that CMPD cannot fight violence on its own.
Community activist Brandon Brown says organizations are stronger together and should band together to get guns off the streets.
We're the example of the city, what goes on in the city, whether it pertains to gun violence, homelessness, whatever it is. As long as we come together, we align together and bring our resources together, I think that'll make better for our community.
Ajmir says the city continues to invest in its alternative to violence programs.
You work with an individual to make sure that they have stable housing, stable place to stay, they have an employment, and that they have the services that they need. So that deters them from committing crime.
She adds mentorship and teaching conflict resolution are also a big part of prevention efforts.
We got to instill in our young men and young women how to solve conflicts in a peaceful and respectful manner, which doesn't turn into a violent situation.
Ajmira says they will be looking at their alternatives to violence program to see what's working, what's not, what changes need to be made so that they can make sure they have the right resources to fight to end gun violence. Live in Uptown, Jesse Pierre, WCNC Charlotte.
Jesse, thank you.